Hello, welcome. Welcome to Mini-Masterclass Mondays. I am Marla Renee Stewart here to help you with your adult business, your professional adult business, of course. Here today, we are going to be talking about administrative systems, right? So thinking about administrative systems or client systems, this is the sort of the backbone of your business, right? So all of the back end things that you need to have. So if you haven't joined us before, welcome. This is just Mini Masterclass Mondays. I'm just going to go briefly over one key aspect that you need in your business, especially if you're trying to start a business in our profession, right? So understand, again, administrative systems are the backbone of any kind of organization. This includes tools, processes for managing internal operations, such as scheduling, payroll, human resources, document management, financial reporting, and a well-organized administrative framework not only streamlines daily tasks, but also sets the stage for strategic decision-making, right? So if you have an effective administrative system, you have centralized data management. So you're maintaining a single source of truth that helps avoid duplicate efforts and ensures consistency across your departments, right? You also want to leverage automation, okay? So automation tools for routine tasks reduces human error and frees up time for more strategic initiatives, right? So automations such as, booking calendars, that could be a really great automation, right? All sorts of different tools that are automated, so you don't really have to think about the next steps. And then, of course, clear documentation. So detailed guidelines and process maps that can empower employees, reduce onboarding time, and promote a culture of transparency, right? So if you struggle with maintaining mini systems, you should probably opt in for like an all-in-one system. There are plenty of platforms that can do that. There are lots of platforms that can do that because most platforms want you to use, their system, right? But that way, if you use the all-in-one system, you're gonna be able to eliminate some of that human error if you need help with something. Now, when we're thinking about client systems in particular, client systems, on the other hand, focus on managing interactions with customers, external partners. So this includes customer relationship management software. So you could see something like Salesforce or something like that, client portals, communication platforms, right? The primary goal of a robust client system is to enhance customer experience, facilitate personalized interactions, and build lasting relationships. So effective client systems are characterized by integrated CRM tools. Modern CRM centralize the client information, so sort of track interactions, like how many times have you talked to them? Did you follow up with them? And sort of provide insights that help tailor your services. So even if you are a person that's looking for funding and you want to, you're trying to think about sponsors, partners, all those things, if you have an integrated CRM tool, you'll know, oh, hey, I contacted them on this day. Now I'm going to follow up maybe in a few days, see if they respond, what are some notes, and keep that in a centralized way. That way, if you have assistants or, you have multiple assistants or multiple people helping you, they can see, oh, hey, I did this or I did that. Or I got in contact with this person. Then there's also multi-channel communication. So being accessible through various channels, email, chat, social media, ensures that your clients can reach you easily and conveniently. And then there's also the feedback mechanisms, right? Regularly collecting and analyzing client feedback is key to continuous improvement and service innovation, right? So again, getting that customer feedback, seeing what's going on, making sure that you are getting all of that information and having it, of course, in that centralized space. So one of the things around, like, if you're thinking about administrative tasks or you're thinking about like client relations, you're thinking about universal strategies that can help you navigate these systems effectively. Number one, if you have like a team, maybe that's a 1 or 2 person team, or just maybe if you just have one assistant, just making sure you embrace continuous training, because sometimes you're just going to have to train over and over again. So of course there's tools to help you with that as well. But if you have regular training sessions that make sure all team members are on the same page, that would be great. So workshops, webinars, any in-house training sessions can help to boost their confidence, your confidence, and overall reduce any system errors. You can also prioritize integration. So any kind of seamless integration between your administrative and client systems. So if your scheduling software talks to your customer relationship management software, you not only save time, but you also enhance sort of the data accuracy. And understand that like one size rarely fits all. You have to realize like, what do I need, right? What kind of systems do I need in my business? How does this make sense? And then of course, you want to leverage data for decision-making. So data, we know, is a powerful ally. Regularly reviewing metrics from both administrative and client systems to identify trends, address bottlenecks, uncover new opportunities. All of those things can be helpful. Analytics can guide you towards optimizing those processes and enhancing client satisfaction. And excuse me. And then overall, just fostering open communication, right? So encouraging a culture where feedback is welcome and acted upon. So whether it's from team members dealing with administrative software or clients providing service insights, open lines of communication can lead to continuous improvement and innovation, right? Again, open lines of communication. Overcoming common challenges can be complexity, overload. It might feel like a lot if there's multiple systems. Resistance to change. So even if you have maybe a new system, like integrating that new system, it can be met with skepticism, especially if you've been using a certain system for a long time. But again, you can address this by communicating what are the benefits and providing kind of ample support during those transitions. And then also thinking about any kind of data silos. So when information is sort of trapped in isolated systems, the decision-making can suffer. So make sure you focus on creating a centralized data hub where insights from various platforms converge. Overall, really thinking about your administrative and client systems are super helpful, but successfully navigating them is less about mastering sort of every individual tool and more about creating a harmonious, integrated environment that supports your organization's goals. So when you're investing in your training, you're embracing the integration, you're customizing your approach, you're leveraging the data, and promoting open communication, you'll be well on your way to transforming complexity into competitive advantage. So just know the journey to efficiency is ongoing. Please stay curious, keep learning, always be ready to adapt new technologies as strategies emerge, okay? So thank you all for joining me today, and hopefully you can have a great rest of your Monday. And hopefully you have an admin system that feels good to you, okay? All right, y'all, have a good one. Bye.